Alright, everybody, I'm finally back. I know some people on the web are like, where's Quasix? Where is he? He hasn't made a video in forever. Well, hey now, you're a rockstar, we're back. This time, we're going to be talking about pre-ranked play. And what I define as pre-ranked play is the levels 20 to 30. 30 before you start playing ranked. Now, what qualifies this to be a different leveling experience than normal play is that while you're in pre-ranked play, you're going to be preparing yourself for ranked play. At this stage of the game, you should have the basics down. You should be able to carry your own weight. At levels 20 to 30, you get a few new options as far as out of gameplay, which is what I'm going to go over today, as well as what you need to do to prepare yourself to go into ranked play. Okay, so maybe you've been wondering what the heck this page is, the runes page. Kind of like me, before I hit level 20, I never used this page. As soon as you hit level 20, you'll have two of these quintessences unlocked, and you'll have, I think it's 7. No, it'd be 6 of each of the other set unlocked. Now, before you hit level 20, you don't have access to tier 3 runes, and where you go to look at these runes are in the store under runes. And then you just come here to filter down to tier 3. Now tier 1 and tier 2 are there, and they have like a fusion thing set up now. But in my opinion, because you don't have very many slots, it's really not worth it to get them. Just save up till you're level 20 till you can get these tier 3 runes. Now there's things to know about each set. Here, let's go quintessences. These are a larger bonus, and they are very wide ranging. They're not offensive, defensive, or utility, but they're a good mix of all of them. They're the most expensive, ranging, I think the cheapest one is actually 1,000. Oh no, here's one. From 515 to 2050 IP per quintessence. And when you have them fully unlocked, there's going to be 3 slots for these. Next, we're going to go into marks, and marks are more offensive. So this is where you're going to get your attack damage buffs, your armor pen, your magic pen, these kind of quintessences, these kind of marks. And they're going to be a little bit cheaper because there's more of them. You have 9 total, and they range from 205, and I think the most expensive one is 820. So it's a pretty general theme that it's going to be 4 times as expensive. Alright, next we're going to move on to glyphs, and this is more magic centric. So there are buffs for like attack damage, but you see this is 0.28, and then marks of attack damage are 0.95. So glyphs are more magic oriented. It's the only... Oh no, wait, I'm about to lie to you. I don't want to lie to you, so let me look really quick. Yeah, it's the only one with additional cooldown reduction. It's again the same thing where it's 205 to 820, and really just kind of look through and find what you want. And then seals are more defensive or utility. So this is where you can get gold per 10 seconds. There's armor, defensive seals. And again, 205 to 820. So when you first start out, you're only going to have 2 rune pages. And I haven't ever had enough IP to really want to go buy more, because there's 6,300 for another rune page. There was a 2-for-1 special, but I missed out on it. So I just have the 2. And generally, when you first start in this pre-ranked play setting, you're going to want an AP page and an AD page. That way you're well balanced and are able to fill more positions. Now me, I'm mainly a support player in ranked. So I only have these 2. I have gold, which is like I want gold per second. So I get an extra gold per 10 and a little bit of ability power. Oh, I also have quintessences, but I don't have them on right now. And then I have tank, which is for when I'm playing Leona or a Braum, or if I'm trying to play a different lane. If I have to play a different lane, then I'll go with tank, just to be more durable. So the thing about runes is they will add a certain advantage to your side, which can be a hindrance to you if you're learning a new character. As I was learning to play ADC, I was talking to somebody and they said if you take off all of your runes and just play without them, you'll know the lower bounds of your abilities. And then when you add these runes, it'll just elevate your performance, make you so much better than you were. Like if you're a good player without runes, you'll be a better player with runes, is what I'm trying to say. So there are actually 2 requirements for playing ranked. You have to be first, level 30, and second, you have to have 16 champions that you own. So the reason behind that is there is a banning phase. So if you've played normal draft pick, you know that 6 champions are able to get banned. And then there are 10 other choices. So it's 5v5. Each person can pick 1 champion. So if everything goes against you, you still have at least 1 champion that you can play. That way there's never a chance that you can't play because there's no champions unlocked. So that's the reasoning behind it. The thing is, though, you should, while you're in this pre-ranked play, be learning how to play at least 2 champions in every single role. So let's see. Before I was in ranked, I did not have all of these champions unlocked. I had Annie, so let's just count all my mid champions. I had Annie, Brand, I had Kayle. She's kind of a hybrid. She can play anywhere. That's it. So I only had those 3 for mid. Let's see what we had for top. I had Fiora, Garen, Kayle again, his multi-role, Nasus, and let's see, I had Warwick, but he's not really a top lane. Jungle, I had Mundo, but he's not really viable anymore, so that doesn't count as a good option. Master E, Nunu, and Warwick. ADC, I had Ashe and Sivir. They're the 450 IP champions, and I was so bad at ADC. I'm still not even really that good. But I was so bad, I didn't want to waste my IP on another champion. Now, I did love, however, playing support. So when I first got to ranked play, I already had Kayle, Sona, Soraka, Morgana, and Annie. So I already had five champions that I could play in the support role. The reason behind having 2 in each lane is the same reason that you need 16 champions unlocked before you even start. If you are forced into a role you don't generally play, so like I hate playing ADC, right? I don't like it. I'm very bad at it. But if I got forced into that role, at least I still have 2 champions that I am capable with, that I could not feed with. Because when you get into ranked play, the most important thing is capability. How proficient are you in your roles, and how well can you play other roles? So you're not always going to get what you want. Prepare for that by knowing other positions. And when we get into, we'll play a couple draft picks just to see how it goes out. Actually, I'll probably walk you through an actual ranked game just so you can see how the beginning part works out, but not this week. Probably next week. We'll do that next week. Let's see. As far as champion goes, generally, by the time I hit level 30, I had very little IP. I was kind of scrounging to find all my runes, and then I didn't have enough champions right when I hit 30, which is okay because I still needed the practice, right? So supplement your champion pool with the 450 IP champions because there's 12 of them. That's 3/4 of the way, and there's a good diversity in the roles that are there. All right, everybody. That about wraps it up for the pre-ranked play intro. The next few weeks, I'm going to be trying to post every week. I'm a little swamped right now. I just started school back up, so it might be a little inconsistent, but I'll try to get something up at least once a week. If that's just a gameplay, maybe, or hopefully it's a tutorial, a little how-to. For this section, I'm also open for questions because I don't have that much material planned for this short segment of pre-ranked play. Go ahead and submit any of your questions in the comments, or if you have me friended on League of Legends, you can just ask me when I'm online. As far as that, I am glad to have you back. I'm glad to be back. As always, hope you had fun. I had fun. Catch you next time.